speaking of Childish Gambino, Elliott had a few things to say this weekend. More so saying that Childish Gambino is not a part of hip hop culture.
I
Elliott
didn't get to
Wilson.
see that.
Okay, so I could play some of this clip.
Because I don't consider him hip hop culture the same way I don't consider Doja Cat or think those type of people is hip hop culture.
You don't think? Wait, well, why you don't think Donald Glover is hip hop?
I just don't think he's. I think he's black culture. I think he's African American culture. I think he's genius.
But why isn't he not hip hop?
Because I don't think he's really in it. I think he kind of cosplays. I think he pops in and does some elements of it. If you notice his output, it's not even the same like him rapping. Like I like Because the Internet. Like I thought that was a really good record that showed his potential to be like a real hip hop artist. But now I just feel like he pops in with musicality that has hip hop tones to it, but and he's also not consistent with it, I feel.
So let me ask you this: if Drake dropped as often as Childish Gambino, you would have the same temperament?
No, I think Drake has shown he's dedicated to hip hop, but the different schemes of records he's done and the consistency he's had. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Gambino is the actor playing as a rapper that the people that hate Drake try to pin on him. I feel he's actually that. And the output doesn't match, huh?
They have beef too, and Donald said this in America was
That's most of the point right there.
His is by consistency, pretty much.
Consistency of rap records. So the only rap records that we have from Childish Gambino that are like not even, I don't want to say traditional hip hop because I don't think traditional hip hop really is there like that in this day and age, especially amongst mainstream artists. But when it comes to traditional rap records, we got Camp, Royalty, if you want to count the mixtape, Because the Internet, and it kind of stops right there.
Stone Mountain mixtape, Cul-de-sac.
Stone Mountain, it's an EP
Skater Boy.
But those are all before.
Mixtapes.
But he's probably not counting those because it's like, okay, Childish Gambino.
I'm just saying when he's gonna, what he's gonna. He was rapping.
Yeah, he was.
So I'm like, I don't know.
I think he's talking about like his artistry as a mainstream like act.
I think Drake was a perfect example because he's saying Drake was more consistent, right? But the guy said
consistent, but also Elliott was saying like Drake has shown that he's dedicated to rapping. Like he's dedicated more to making rap albums rather than just like he's not saying like, oh, Drake went out and made like, you know, Awaken My Love.
If Drake acting career was as successful as Childish Gambino, I think Drake wouldn't be rapping as much. So I don't think
he'd be as experimental as Childish Gambino?
I think no. I'm saying he'll probably he wouldn't put out much music. I think Drake is more dedicated because that's what his bread and butter is.
No. But he's saying that Donald Glover. It's not the fact that he doesn't rap and put out as much because we could say the same about Kendrick. Kendrick don't come out for every 5 years because he hibernates all the time.
Yeah,
right?
but I'm saying with Kendrick Lamar, he shows his dedication to hip hop because all of the stuff he put out.
And Elliott is saying with Drake, you can't say that about Drake because Drake has shown he's mostly a rapper. Like, you know, most of his albums are rap albums. Most of his songs are rap songs. You know, whenever he comes out with an album,
he didn't say that.
Never mind. He said like literally with the consistency, he's shown dedication to rap, and he said with the different schemes and the different things that he's done, he's shown that he's dedicated.
Why,
to hip-hop.
why they call him a pop artist? Then why they say he a pop artist? Why it's like, oh, he R&B, oh, he sings.
No, so they're saying that Donald Glover is one to, like, he's strayed far from hip hop. Basically, is what he's saying.
Is he saying musically, or he saying just because he do other things? That's why
musically, the consistency of his hip hop music.
I can say he put out probably more. If you go from
mixtapes
or to rap, yeah. Go back a little bit.
I think Drake has shown.
Yeah, go back to what he said about Drake.
So if Drake dropped as often as Childish Gambino, you would have the same temperament?
No, I think Drake has shown he's dedicated to hip hop, but the different schemes of records he's done and the consistency he's had. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Gambino is the.
He said the difference.
No, but he's saying because Drake
consistency.
Because he's saying Drake's being more consistent.
No, he's saying the consistency of the records that he's putting out.
I'm saying if Drake wasn't putting out much music, and let's say Drake had a more successful acting career, Drake probably wouldn't put out much music as Childish Gambino did.
No, so he's saying that. Okay, so let's play a little bit more because he also said something about why he doesn't consider Childish Gambino still rap. But he's saying this because with Drake, if he takes a year or two gap, Drake is going to come out with a predominantly rap album. While with Childish Gambino, we got Awaken My Love. Then we got Out of Vista. We don't know what to really categorize that album as, right? and then we got Bando Stone, which we
So
also.
what was the Honest Nevermind album? What was that?
But see, that's the one time when he released 2 albums that year. He released Her Loss and Honestly Nevermind the same year.
So
One
what was
a rap record. That was
Drake?
more so
Drake
dance
is
music.
hip hop.
Yes.
To me, Childish Gambino is hip hop. He's a part of hip
No,
hop.
I'm not disagreeing.
I know, but what he's saying, I don't. I'm saying if you're gonna say that about him, how you can't say that about any other artist? Like you can say Drake that didn't put out a hip hop album.
No, because he's saying it at the rate of okay. So look, every 5 years, Kendrick comes out with an album, right? It's a rap because he's rapping most of it, right? We can never say like, oh yeah, Dang is a pop album, and you know, like even if we were to count Dang as a pop album,
Which is not.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
devil's advocate in this situation, hypothetical. He still has 4 or 5 other albums that are all like rap. You get what I'm saying? With Drake, rap, dance, or hall, whatever you would call that, rap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Drake's consistency of him rapping, not consistency of like how much he's putting out. He's saying like he's still like hip hop. You can still see that Drake is still hip hop.
So
like,
think
he's not veering far
So
off.
Gambino didn't put out much hip hop projects because I think he put out way more hip hop rapping stuff than he did with all his experimental stuff. Because that came out like mostly after like because of the internet. Really,
I
That's when it
agree,
started.
but I think with Elliott, and I could be wrong.
Elliott is so wrong.
Yes, he is. But I think but I'm trying to interpret it because we got to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
One of us got to. I think what it is he's saying like, oh, because Childish Gambino made 1 experimental record with Awaken My Love, he since then has not made a hip hop record. Y'all can see his face. Let's keep going back.
Time ago. That's even before Redbone, right?
Donald said this is America.
I gotta hear
He's
it.
actually that. He is a rapper that the people that hate Drake try to pin on him. I feel he's actually that.
Which
And
is
the
why
output
they
doesn't
have
match, huh?
They have beef too, and Donald said "This Is America" was initially supposed to be a Drake diss, which
Makes
is
no
actually
sense to me.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But no,
When's the last Childish Gambino record you played? Out of everything.
This is America.
Okay, that's a long time ago. That's even before Redbone, right? Was that Redbone?
Oh no, I played Redbone.
Yeah.
Redbone.
It was I gotta look up the timeline, but people
But
forget.
have you ever played a Childish Gambino rap record where he's rapping? Probably not.
People
This is
forget.
America's rap.
Not really. I'm talking about like lyrics, like bars, more traditional 16s, 32s.
That's that New York bias, Elliott Wilson.
I can have it. I'm 53 years old. I'm from New York. What do you doing?
What am I supposed
It can
to
pop out every once in a while.
No, but Donald Glover had
Yeah,
no
he's
point.
off on that.
Yeah, I agree. What is
Come on,
what is this?
Nah,
Yo,
nah.
Twitter's algorithm, I'm not following it. I didn't like that. What is
I
this?
saw that before.
No, what is... Yo, if I was showing y'all the screen, that would have been crazy just now. That was crazy.
Oh my god. Nah, I see what he's saying, but he off.
So why do you think he's off? I think he's off too, but I think Childish Gambino has definitely shown that he is a rapper, but also seen that Childish Gambino wants to be not just considered just a rapper.
Yeah, I think-
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I just-
saying?
yeah, I
But I
think-
think he's part of hip hop culture.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's like that ingrained like I don't think he's trying to do the traditional hip hop, which I think a lot of artists aren't.
Because he was like, oh, he's black culture, he's this, but he's not hip hop culture. And I'm like,
To me, that's so backwards.
I'm like, I don't get it, because like, y'all say Drake not black culture, but he hip hop culture. So black culture and hip hop culture are not together. Like they don't. Is it separate? Because I thought a lot of black culture elements that come from black goes into hip hop as well.
So it depends.
Aren't they
on
like
who,
in
I
a
think it
way
depends on who you're
synonymous?
asking. It depends on who you're asking because a lot of black people don't say they say like, oh, hip hop culture is not black culture, especially with other races being able to be in here, profit off of it, yada yada whoop whoop whoop. I'm playing devil's advocate because
Yeah, I
I
got
agree
you.
with you, but a lot, like I said, it depends on who you ask because a lot of people say hip hop culture ain't black culture, but then other people on the other side won't say, oh, you can't talk about hip hop culture if you're not black. And I'm just like, so is hip hop culture black culture or not? And if so, who all do we get to invite? Because essentially, if you invite other white people, be like, oh yeah, he's the next big thing. Are you eventually saying? Are you? I mean, not eventually. Are you essentially saying, oh yeah, he's invited to the cookout?
Yeah.
So
I
how
don't
do you feel about that?
I just feel like he's off, because like what we were just discussing about the hip hop and black cultures is like in a way is it
It's
synonymous?
synonymous.
So I'm like what you can't like. That's what I'm trying to understand why like you can't make rap albums and go into make another album and then you're not hip hop no more.
Well,
He said he's being an actor. He's acting like a rapper. And that's what people say Drake doing. They say Nicki Minaj do that as well. But he wouldn't say, he's saying Drake is not like that because he puts out more consistent rap songs.
Out of all the albums that he's putting out, they're predominantly rap. They're
Yeah.
predominantly hip hop.
Yeah.
With Childish Gambino, even though he has big gaps between his albums, I'm guessing he's only talking albums.
Yeah.
Here. Out of the gap of the albums that Childish Gambino's put out, he's only put out 2 hip hop albums, and the rest are experimental / multi-genre.
Yeah.
Like with Out of Vista, the numbered album, even though I count that way, Out of Vista, Awaken My Love, and now Bando Stone. Those are all kind of like experimental multi-genre albums. Versus the only 2 he has is Because the Internet and Camp.
What albums and not the mixtapes?
No, that's why I said only
The
albums. I'm only talking albums.
Yeah, I don't think he's too familiar with Childish Gambino.
I don't think so either because he has the cul-de-sac one, like you said.
Yeah.
I Am a Poindexter 1 and 2.
Y'all know,
whatever.
yeah, those.
He has all those albums.
And then the
that
Stone
show
Mountain
me-
mixtape and Slash with the
which I
Kyle
love.
Wu
I
stuff.
love
Yeah,
that.
with the Kawhi stuff.
his DJ Drama
And then,
Gangsta
like,
Grills.
yeah, so I'm like, I don't think he's too familiar with Childish Gambino at all.
Yeah, I think he's mostly talking about their mainstream releases.
Yeah.
Or the releases that are easily available.
Right, and he's like, when the last time you played a record? He don't put out records like that. Like you said
Well,
that.
yeah, but he said rap records.
Like a rap record? Last rap record he put out. What was it?
And this was before Bando Stone obviously came
Yeah,
out. So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
just
he
getting
rapping
the
on that, but I'm
news.
like, I don't think he's too familiar. Like, the dude don't put out music like that. We hyped to get music
That's why
from
he's
him.
saying that he's cosplaying as a rapper. Like he kind of comes in, dabbles in whenever he wants to. He kind of comes off as though like your rapper, like your favorite rapper, but really he's not really here for the culture. He's just here to come here, dibble dabble, and then dip. Which to me, I feel like Childish Gambino is one of those people that he's just a multifaceted person where. Okay, boom, I'm really focused on this right now. I want to do this. Then boom, I'm not really focused on that right now. I got another avenue to make money off of that I really like as well. To me, I feel like just because you are a rapper doesn't mean you have to stick to rapping and only rapping. You could you could go through other ventures.
That's
and
one
things
thing
like
I
that.
don't be liking about some of them old heads.
This
bro.
is
They
the
just
monolith thing that
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking
be.
about.
I'm like, I don't get it. That's why I think he's just so off. It's like, bro, if you saying that about Childish Gambino, you have to say that about Drake. Just because Drake more consistent, you can say the same thing about him. You can say the same about Will
Why
Smith.
do you say that about Drake?
I'm just saying, if he's saying, oh, this is what people saying about Drake, but it's really Gambino, I'm saying you could say the same thing about Drake then. Oh, if he didn't come from hip hop. He was acting and now he's hip hop. I'm saying you can use that argument for Drake. You could say, oh, Will Smith started off rapping and then now he's all movies. He don't rap no more.
So
He's not hip hop.
So I want to pose this question to the viewers and not you. Do you feel like you have to start off in something to actually be a part of it? I'm posing this question to them. Obviously, I believe that you think that Drake is hip hop.
Yeah, Drake is
You
hip-hop.
believe Childish Gambino is hip hop too.
Yeah.
But also, they both did not start entertainment wise in hip hop.
Yeah.
Which I'm saying to me, you could be part of the culture, but also not have started in it. Like Will Smith, for this example, since you listed him, he started off in hip hop, but also he's gone to acting. He's obviously way more dedicated to that, but he's still part of hip hop culture from what he started off as. The Fresh Prince intro song, and then sometimes he would come back and do a song for a soundtrack that he is doing.
Because Donald Glover closer to Will Smith than anybody.
Him and Jamie Foxx, maybe?
I think he closer to Will Smith.
Who? Childish Gambino?
Yeah, I know that when it comes to like comedic, like him doing stand-ups and stuff could be Jamie Foxx. But I think when it comes to like production, like getting his director bag,
Okay.
I think he's more, he's more, and like, I feel like Will Smith, if we do filmography, Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, I think Will Smith probably got him. They both got bad filmographies kind of at the end, kind of taper off a little bit, but
Well,
yeah.
they just got him muddied in general.
Yeah. But I think he closer to Will Smith in a way.
In terms of like acting career and music career? Or just acting
No, I'm
career?
just saying as a talent.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if you go overall, like, oh, he a talent when it comes to like comedy and stuff, yeah, you gotta add Jamie Foxx to it with the singing.
I think-
But I'm going by like the way Childish Gambino, Donald Glover wanna be is like Will Smith. Like he even said it, like I wanna be Will Smith big. Like he wanna be, like he said, I think he said his quote was, I wanna be Will Smith white. Because how Will Smith can get the roles, that's probably like for a white actor. Like Will Smith get the independent role. Like he's the one that America loves, embrace the black man that they love. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Gambino said. How he want people to look at him, like, as his career. That's why I mean in that way of like he closer to Will Smith, but not like all the stuff he do. Because Jamie Foxx, they do a lot.
Yeah.
But just
I feel like there's only like 3 talents in music, or at least urban culture, that are like that, which is just Will Smith, Jamie Foxx, and Childish Gambino. I feel like there's only 3. I don't even really consider Drake like that.
Tyler
an
Creator
actor.
like that. He be directing his music videos. He be making clothes. He be rapping.
Okay, so you
He
talk,
kind of,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I see where you're going. I wouldn't really count them as that because I haven't seen them in a TV show besides Lord of Squad.
He had Lord of Squad. Yeah, but he ain't done anything. But I think he could. He has been on another show too.
I believe he can too. I'm just going based off of what they have done in terms of like actual movies. You know what I'm saying, or TV shows.
I like to see Drake get more into his acting bag now and just see how he can be.
I think so as well because I think the last thing I seen him in was either Ron
I
Perlman
think
or
it was
Ice
Archer.
Age.
Or was it like? He was a little character. Wasn't he an Anchorman a little bit?
That's what I'm saying.
Ron,
What's his name?
we talking about Ron
Perlman, right?
I don't think it's Perlman. It's Ron something else. Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, Ron Burgundy, the Anchorman. That's what I meant when he had the afro. But that was like such a small
Kanye was in there
role.
too, right? Yeah,
I think so. I'm not
Kanye
sure.
was there.
But yeah, I feel like Drake is more of a rapper than he is an actor. Even though people want to put him like, oh, he's an actor, so and so. Drake is more of a rapper than anything. I'm like he's put out way more music than he
Most Def
acting.
was acting as a kid before he was rapping. Freaking Prodigy was into freaking acting, and I think he did ballet and all that.
No, he didn't. I don't think he said he did ballet. I think he said dance class or something.
Yeah,
like
he
that.
did. I think
because I think he dispelled it because Jay-Z used
Yeah, I
that.
remember, yeah, he did. But I'm saying a lot of these people come from like art background. Look at Tupac. Tupac, actor and everything too. Tupac was an actor.
I know. I'm looking at the camera because I got a beef with Tupac.
How you got beef with Tupac?
I don't know. I don't like Tupac music like that.
Oh, his music, okay.
No, I don't dislike, even though people try to make the argument that Tupac and Drake are a flip of the same coin.
Definitely not. Not even close.
No, come on, B. He's an actor and he does music. And he's a fake
I'm
gangster.
saying-
He started acting tough later in his career.
Nah. Like one thing about Tupac, he was more a loyal guy. Like I wouldn't say he was a fake gangster. I just think he was just loyal to the people he was around.
Mm-hmm.
You could look at it like, oh bro, you hood hopping, but like, bro, Tupac once jumped out of a car and freaking shot 2 off-duty cops.
You don't think Drake will do that? B, you saw that he recently bought his car.
Just Tupac, no. He didn't even buy that. That's not
I
even
know,
a car.
it's a fake car. It's a 2-door,
it's
a
like,
4-door.
It's like with Tupac, bro, like his upbringing is totally different. Black Panther background, crackhead mom.
Come on, bro. B, Drake has an American dad, Jewish
Black,
mom.
hey, what he say? Boo-hoo, sad story. Black American dad story. You remember me saying that?
You was like, take care against me. Or was that nothing was the same?
That was take care.
Oh, okay, it was you did it wrong.
Yeah, bro.
See?
Look what you done.
Nah, but he was talking about the white people looking at his story, telling him boo.
Sad story. Black American dad story.
Come on, B, but you know that.
He said, we say Mike never tried to rap like Pac. He said, I always say my mom gave the best advice. Bro didn't like his dad. He don't like his American dad. He wish he wasn't American. Oh, man. Let me
You
go.
ever like you trying to free the slaves, B?
Drake has something against the Americans, bro. I don't think he's
Hey, he said that. Hey, what I tell you, B, they came over here, they work hard, they get big. I'm just saying. Hey,
come over here to imitate, imitate heritage, but you can't imitate this violence.
I'm just saying, B, everything that Drake does, Childish Gambino could do it better.
Oh, no. They 2 different lanes. It's stuff.
I'm getting that from Twitter, guys. I'm getting that from Twitter.
I think I saw that. And it's stuff that Drake do that Gambino can't do at all.
And there's a reason why Gambino hasn't gotten as big as Drake, doing that type of stuff. So it's like, but also there's stuff that Drake can't do that Gambino can. Yeah. So that's why
that's the whole thing of us being freaking individuals, bro. Like,
well, B, no,
nobody
Gambino can do whatever Drake can do better.
Nah,
he could have made Passion Fruit better, B.
I say Tory Lanez, because he be getting his bag. He'll flip up a Drake song. What he did, he took one Drake song and like kind of did his thing. When the Controller, he did one of them songs. He killed it.
It was that remix.
Or
One Dance.
One Dance. I think he won. Because like, bro, it's some people who like, yeah, but I ain't saying he could.
To me, Tory Lanez is closest to that lane, but there's so many people in hip hop.